according to a record, that you do not have any issues of cladding. Is that correct?
Do not have any issues of cladding.
Cladding. Is there any cladding outside the property?
Cladding? I don't even know what cladding is, so I probably haven't got any.
Oh, thank you very much. That's absolutely fine. So thanks for confirming all this. Now, with regards to your mortgage account, what we're going to do, just quickly give you the overview. What is the status at this moment about your account?
Yep.
And looking into this account, you've got mortgage with us, which is only one, and it's interest-only mortgage. And this account, the balance of £590,000 and £549 and 14 pence.
Well,
I
would dispute that, because we've been, as an individual, we've been in dispute with Barclays since 2010.
Right. Yeah. I have reviewed the account before I called you. I can see that you made a complaint in the force of financial ombudsman, but it ruled out not in your favor. So
well, it's gone back to the financial ombudsman because your company lied and claimed I didn't have a Barclays account. So it's going back to the ombudsman, and we're still in dispute, and we've been in dispute since 2010.
Right. And can I ask you, thank you very much to reconfirming that it is gone to the ombudsman. When did you resend the ombudsman? Relaunch the complaint in ombudsman?
Well, I've made effectively a new complaint, and that was about 7-8 weeks ago, and it's gone.
7-8 weeks. That's right. And have you got any new reference number from the complaint financial ombudsman?
The thing that I always find quite amusing about Barclays is you ring me and then ask me for information that you actually have yourself. You know, I'm on site. I don't have a pencil with me. I have a mobile phone, and I can answer the questions as best as I can. But you know, you need to look to yourself a little tiny bit here.
Got it. No, don't worry at all. So according to you, you relaunch the complaint.
It's a new complaint
regarding the same matter.
No. It's a new complaint regarding the simple fact that Barclays claims I didn't have a bank account at Barclays.
Barclays, okay. Got it. No, thank you very much for reconfirming that. I'll put a note. So what I need to do, just making sure that during the complaint ongoing, you don't receive any calls. I'll put a note, and also I'll try to establish that you do not have this. And I appreciate what you said is quite valid, that we do not have the information in terms of the force. But just to let you know, we are not complaint department. We work with the department is called litigations.
But the problem
only get the information we have. Once you lodge a complaint, and if you give it, then we can match with our complaint team. However, don't worry at all, because as you said, it must have what is called the false financial ombudsman must have written back to Barclays. So we're going to find it out from there. But thank you very much for confirming.
Well, I mean, the simple thing is the recommendation was, because the ombudsman partially found in my favour, the recommendation was that we should negotiate, and I've made an offer to settle this matter. And after that, it was proven that Barclays lied. And Barclays basically claimed I did not have a bank account. And I went, but I've got statements, and I've got letters, and I can prove I had a bank account. And then Barclays agreed and apologised and said, yes, you did have a bank account. And I went, fair enough. Do we now move towards the recommended negotiation? Oh, I don't know about that. You know, right. Barclays needs to look to itself in this matter.
Got it. No, thank you very much, Mr. Wharton. As you said, I may have asked you may feel bad, but in terms of, you didn't look at the note. As you said, you made the offer. When did you make the offer, and who did you make the offer? Is it directly to TLT or directly to us?
I made it directly to Barclays, and I made the first offer in 2016.
All right, that was long ago, probably. Yeah, that's maybe already looked into by the panel and all. That's what I was thinking. A recent note, last 1 year, I reviewed that there is no such offer has been continued. Or
Well,
so.
I've started making the offers in 2016, and I've repeated the same offer until
Offer.
probably at the beginning of this year. Yeah, and I gave Barclays 3 options. 1, agree to the fact they lied, which now has been proven correct. Disagree and see me in hell.
Okay. No, what I'll do, I have noticed that there is only reason we made a call to find it out what is the situation in terms of paying that. However, as you said, you already made the offer and also relaunched the complaint. So we'll be wait for get that outcome first before we can.
Every
step further
time someone from Barclays rings me, we have this dance where we go round and round and round in circles. Yeah, and Barclays always says, oh yes, we will do something. Barclays never does anything. Barclays never answers the questions, and I still haven't received the answers to the questions I've been asking since 2010.
2016. I appreciate that.
No,
but,
2010.
according to my record
2010.
in here, that there's a higher authority team called panel, and they already reviewed that, and they, according to them, that we should discuss with you and make an agreement to clear the balance. However, clear the areas. However, I cannot see that the agreement whether they have accepted, because any offer you made, it is not in my territory to accept it. That goes to the higher authority.
Okay.
But I cannot see any recent note that they have agreed the offer or they are still looking into it. However, let me have a look, and I will go back to the panel one more time.
Okay, fair enough.
And then
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name at the beginning of this.
My name is Palash.
Palash, right. Well, it's been lovely speaking with you. Could you please tell your line manager that I've made an offer since the complaint started? We've been at this since 2010. So 2010, 14, nearly 15 years. Your bank has made my life a living hell. You caused my wife to have 2 breakdowns. You sent a man to threaten me at my doorstep, and now you've been caught lying. Barclays needs to look to itself to find a resolution in this.
No, understandable. As I said, thank you very much. I'm so sorry to hear about your.
You don't need to. You don't need to be sorry. You need to be part of the solution.
Sorry, can you hear?
Yes, you need to be part of the solution. I don't want your apology.
Completely understandable. The reason for call, I already looked at the note that if I read it out, outcome of the rational panel fed the litigation as customer overpaying and reducing the areas. So at the moment, so that may change the future, as customer has stated he will stop paying again when he clear the areas. So there is a dispute going on. So definitely I will be reconnected with the panel team that what is the next step to do that.
The next step is really simple.
Then we can take from there.
The next step is really simple. Your bank has been caught lying to me about me.
You mentioned that.
Right?
You did mention, and it's already lodged a complaint, and complaint looked into it. I am not from the complaint team. I appreciate what you're saying.
Fine.
And as you mentioned about your what is called that you still haven't got the answer, so I'll get the answer from them. What is the best way to move forward? Because it's not in our hand. And I can see that you are making payment, but it's a way too less than normal installment. So that's why I called regarding how you like to go ahead and
because your bank has been caught lying to me, right? I'm now saving up the money that I would normally give to your bank to get a solicitor so we can have this out in the open. Your bank has admitted to lying to me, right? In paper, in writing.
Got it. No, you mentioned that, and you already launched that matter to the ombudsman. So an ombudsman is looking into it. So thank you for addressing that. So if I can buy another couple of minutes to a standard update in here. We talked about your account history at 8.74 interest rate and £4,212, £14 and 62 is
Which
your
I
monthly
dispute.
payment as of now. It is interest on impounded.
I
And also
dispute
gave you
that.
the figure. Sorry.
I dispute that figure because Barclays has invented this maths. There's normal maths, which is 1 to 10, and then we can use plus and minus, times and divide. Barclays has heaped interest upon interest, which is against the rules and regulations as written down by the Financial Conduct Authority. Barclays is still lying and does not and chooses not to answer my questions. So I dispute the figure. I dispute the figure you're coming up with because it's bullshit, to be honest.
Understandable. You said initially you said that, but as I said, is it standard to let you know what is the situation in the account?
But
and also a couple of other questions.
It's like you were speaking two different languages. I'm speaking the truth based in fact, and you are trying to get me to agree to something that is basically a lie.
I can completely feel that, and I think I heard. I listened, and I will definitely go back and have a word with the relevant department.
I've got to stop this phone call now.
Complaint, and I can see that complaint was there, and it has been to force.
I need to stop this phone call now because I actually have to do something.
What you felt about Barclays. Now, just can I ask you quickly?
No, because I need to actually do some work. A client has just arrived, so I need to terminate this phone call. But thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Wickham.
Goodbye. Blimey.